Okay, a few things to go over in this Rapture Watch report video. I'm not going to post it as that because I know we've already kind of gone through some things. What I've learned is encouraging. It may not be encouraging as you might see it as that we're not raptured and we haven't gone home to be with the Lord. But I think what we've learned from this is that one thing I can say, we're still not really through this rapture uh, part of the study. Uh, what we've learned is that there's still the last trump that needs to be blown today. And that'll be in Israel actually about this time in Israel. It's now going to be twilight. And I wanted to say this, that a lot of the things that I learned in this is that the day the blowing is an announcement of the King. And we serve a beautiful, wonderful God. One, I mean, I don't even really know how to explain it. I just got done with prayer and I had a long prayer list of things. I still had to do a lot of forgiving. I realized that I still was holding on to some things that needed a lot of prayer. And it goes to show you that we still have to prepare our hearts and we have to examine ourselves daily. And especially as we mature in this walk. There was a lot of things I did wrong, and there's a lot of things I said that may have been out of place. And I realized that on that diagram, um, there was there was something I wanted to point out, that the dragon is in the constellation. So I wanted to clean up some things and say this. There are the signs that appeared. Now, what I think we may have missed is that um, we know that God has an appointed time for the rapture, so we can wait and see what the Lord is going to do. I still think that we still have some time here. Um, Not much. I just looking at the events that are happening in world news, I don't see our church being around much longer. So that's encouraging to all of us that are watching the events that are taking place in Israel, especially since they announced that the court had sided with the rabbi to pray at the Temple Mount. Now, that's now created a coalition of Islamic, I want to say, uh, groups to go against Israel. So you already see it forming, that it's already coalesced this group and groups to go and now start war. They said this is coming from the authority. I think it's the Palestinian Authority, or the one of the Arabian, the one of the Islamic groups said that this is uh, uh, something about war. This is the beginning of a war. So we already see that happening. All the focus goes back to Israel, so that we were talking about that. So that came to pass in all this. A lot of things happened in the last 5 to 6 days that really we are very close to the return of the Lord. That I feel like I'm just getting ready to see the Lord. I just know. I'm not disappointed at all in this Rapture Watch. Even though we came to the end of the Rapture Watch, um, I still think we can continue watching for the Feast of Tabernacles, because I was just watching Dr. Barry Oz video, and he said, look to the Feast of Tabernacles as the end date. And I'm going to go ahead and say this to some of you. I say we should watch and wait, just as the Lord said. Remember, the Lord said in the Word that It'll happen on a normal day and it'll happen suddenly. Suddenly. Remember, think of the word suddenly. It's not going to be this mishmash of events. It's going to happen suddenly. So we know we could be gone in a moment like this and not be here today. So we look every day. Go about your business, occupy till the Lord comes, and just be glad that we've had this time to be able to basically fellowship with one another, because this may be the purpose of why God allowed this. He wanted us to get closer together as brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ. And I think we did. I think that God had accomplished something here that I'm not disappointed at all. I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged that we are going to see our Father in heaven, and it's just any moment now. It could happen any moment. Remember, suddenly. The Lord comes suddenly, and he takes one from the field, one from the mill. And remember, let me just say that. Let me say the whole phrase correctly. He takes one from the mill, takes one person from the field, leaves the other one left. Takes one person from the mill, leaves the other one left. I think I said that wrong. Okay. I think you know what I mean. He's gonna leave some people behind. I don't know if there's people that say this often, but I want to say something personally. Remember, we serve a God that loves us. We don't serve abusive parents. We don't serve an unruly boss. We don't serve an unruly king. We serve a great God that loves us unconditionally. He accepts us for where we're at in our walk. That's a great thing to think about when you think about who do you serve. When you wake up in the morning, you're going to serve somebody at some point in your life or throughout your day. Like in this case, like I was just saying, like who do you serve? You just ask yourself that question in the morning. Who am I going to serve today? Who am I going to serve? I'm going to serve Jesus Christ, because I know who Jesus Christ is. And a lot of people aren't always conscientious of asking that question, but that's my video for today. I just want to let you know to be encouraged. We learned a lot on this Rapture Watch. We're going to continue to watch up until Feast of Tabernacles. So we may put out a couple videos and see what we learned from that. God bless you.